there. Those head shakes are gnarly. I got it done today. All of this really started, you know, back in, I don't know, I was 7, 8, maybe 10 years old, and Dad put a fly rod in my hand. We used to spend our summers at the lake, and he gave me this old Fenwick fly rod. And I remember, so like where the dock was, there was a boathouse that paralleled it. It was probably like 25, 30-ish feet away. And I remember it was always my goal to cast from the floating dock to the boathouse dock. It was like this huge, you know, it was like my main goal. It was like the biggest, it just completely ruled my day. And I'd always get upset because I could never make it to the corner of that boathouse dock. And I remember the first time that I ever did, it was dead calm. It was early in the morning, and I made the cast. It landed right next to the boathouse pillar, and sure enough, ended up catching this little bluegill on a little popper fly. So it was kind of cool. It was like completely closed the loop on trying to cast to the boathouse. Also ended up catching a fish. Hygiene in the airport.
That's right. Keep those pearly whites white.
Yeah.
Dry brush. Ooh, God, what is that?
I hope that wasn't from your teeth.
The charge controller was failed. So, like I said, we made about 6 trips out there back and forth trying to, and we finally got it figured out.
Let's talk a little bit about the aviation piece of this story. So for those of you that don't know, I'm a huge aviation nerd. Absolutely love airplanes. Anything that flies, I think it's so cool. Just a, you know, what an accomplishment, what an achievement for the human species to take flight and look at how far we've taken flight. The history behind a float plane and what it did for, you know, the Canadian provinces is just incredible. I mean, geologically, they mapped so much out, you know, logging purposes, forestry purposes, fire prevention and fire mitigation purposes. It's just unreal. Otherwise, you know, so many of these places would be completely unreachable. There's no way you're getting a vehicle back here. There's no way you're walking to any of these places. It is incredibly thick. It is incredibly dangerous terrain. And without aviation, without the, you know, the float plane and the lunatics, the bush pilots that are crazy enough to fly these things, we'd never get to experience this. So I just feel like that's such an undervalued piece of this puzzle is, you know, the aviation piece. It's super undervalued. People don't understand that, yeah, we're here and that there's an awesome cabin that we're staying in. We've got boats right here, but none of that could have gotten here without an aircraft.
It's perfect. There's no other words about it.
Yeah, make the perfect one.
You can take off in a float plane and be here in, I think it took us like 20 minutes to get here. Find a pilot crazy enough to fly you in, bring your fly rod, bring a spinning rod if you want. It's awesome. Good morning, everyone. It is a beautiful morning here in Ontario, Canada. And when I say morning, I mean it is right now, it is 4:45 in the morning. And it is totally light outside. I've been up for about 6 minutes. Oh, that is so good. Man, I look stoned.
Just you wait to listen for the storm. Hear the difference in the wind. When dark clouds form and start to turn, I'll run again. Far away when the hurricane comes in.
I like it.
I'm the only island in the way. But I was born to fight the wind and rain. Sometimes
Nah, he's not that big.
man will keep himself
I just saw him turn and come at it.
Ask your painful past.
I'll take it.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah, that's a beauty. I don't know.
well, you've been steady,
Oh,
building steam
got
like a
another.
That's a damn good fish.
armed and ready with the lies you overheard.
We sure
Well,
are a good weight.
strike me down like a lightning in the dark. Deliver
She's
me the
crazy
fate I
looking.
must deserve.
Wow.
Oh, don't you?
Yes, sir.
I just wait and listen for the storm. You can hear the difference in the wind.
That is a
When the dark
dandy fish.
clouds form and start to turn, I'll run again. Far away when the hurricane comes in. When the dark clouds form and start to turn, I'll run again. Far away when the hurricane, oh, that old hurricane comes.
What kind of hook set was that? It's one and done usually. Nope. How about two and done? God, that's a good one there. Those head shakes are gnarly.
Good Lord. Oh my gosh. Are you filming?
Yeah. That's a good one.
Look at the size of that fish. God.
That's a good one there, buddy.
My gosh.
That's
Dude.
a
that
good
is
one.
Incredible.
That's a tank.
Oh man. I'll say she's 18. 19 incher.
Dude.
Look at the size of that fish. Golly.
Look, man.
Dang, God.
Thank you, baby.
Wow. I gotta regret it. I didn't even hang her head up shaking.
Gorgeous. Here it comes. Here it comes. Told you. Told you it was coming.
Oh, she's cool. I knew that wind was coming because I heard it.
Couldn't take it. Can't believe this is happening right now. I've been chasing muskie with my fly rod for, this is my 7th year. I've had no success. I've had plenty of follows, couple of really close calls. I've actually hooked a couple, and unfortunately they broke off, and that's just kind of the way it goes with toothy critters. So it's to be expected, and I got it done today. I got it done.
The hook set on him though.
I got him, dog. I caught a musky on my fly rod. And it was one of the most epic experiences of my life. It's kind of a blur at this point.
Oh man.
It was otherworldly. One of the coolest things that's ever happened to me.
Oh.
What a wild ride it's been. What a beautiful ride it's been. And it, none of that would have ever been possible if Dad hadn't put a fly rod in my hand.
Wildfires continue to burn across northwestern Ontario.
Awesome. Cheers, guys.